Hello everybody and welcome to Timwe Presents. Once again we have a puzzle from Ghost Salt as part of the KTANE Puzzle Parcel. Today's puzzle is called The String, and I've only barely looked at this. I just started the recording immediately as I opened this page. Actually, the reverse of misery if you don't detonate. Oh, and remove it all as well. So I'm a bit worried here because I see the word misery and there is a module called misery squares, which is really rather infamous, notorious. But I also noticed there are some words like black and water written backwards. So I think what I'm going to do, I noticed the word toolbox. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse all of these strings, and here's the same but reversed. Okay, so let's see what we can make out. So I can make out the word tulip. You know, it seems that the words are all separated by one letter. So I'm going to first take out the words, as in write down what words there are. And then I'm going to write down the extra letters. Echo E. Okay. So then we have... Ooh, what is this? Rackley? Is that a word? I'm gonna assume that is a word. Whoops. Rackley, and then Quincy, and then rust, and then sapphire. Okay, so after Rackley we have a T, and then A, and then C, and that's it. TAC. So after I saw echo, I assumed that we're gonna get NATO letters, but now we have either TAC or ETAC. Not quite sure what to do with that. What is this? I can see hold, and then I can see Peru with nothing in between. Okay, this is getting a little harder to read. I can see pistachio, and I suppose that could be an ox. Wow, I don't know what's going on here, so I'm just gonna put pistachio. Is that how you spell pistachio? Yes, it is. Okay. So I don't know what. So the last two letters here would probably be LE because that's the letter before and after the pistachio. And if we include L. If we include ox, then there is another L, so I guess I'm gonna do that because ox is a word. Wait, hang on, is Phlox a word? I think Phlox is a Star Trek character. Oh, it is also a plant. Okay, so it could be Phlox, and then that could have an A in front, in which case that would be an A, and then we would have Peru. Enthol, is enthol something? Enthol in crosswords. Well, ethanol is definitely something, but yeah, I don't know what to do with that. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Put Peru in here, and let's move on to the next lines. So we have an A, and then the word lime. Then we have a Romeo, and then the word opal, and then Lima, and the word olive. And then Y and the word moon, and then we have moonstone. That's a single thing, and then we have NM. I'm gonna put the M in parentheses because it's unusual here to have two letters after the word. This is a bit inconsistent. And also I still can't read anything into this, but we'll see what that turns into. Let's say here we have. See, it says row, but then we have NA. So I'm thinking that maybe it's supposed to say grown with the G missing. I'm a bit confused. So let's say row, and then we have NA. And then we have the word gray, and then another A. And we have purple, another C, and then indigo, and then an H, and then teal. Okay, so for the first time we have 5 words in the row instead of just 4. And also the fact that there are two A's makes me suspect that... Okay, I'm still not sure what's going on here. Then we have mage with an H in front, and then we have an N and then the word tab. Oh, it says magenta. It says magenta, then a B, and then cyan, and then an A, and then white, and then a Y, and then orange, and then TB. Okay. Oh, I see. This could be brown. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna put the N here and mark that the B is missing, and then remove the N from here. That makes a little more sense. Alright, then we have C followed by black, followed by an A, followed by red, followed by an L, followed by green, then an E, then blue, then an F, and then yellow. Okay. Tulip, tomato, toolbox, water, Rackley. I'm probably missing something obvious here. Let's search for Rackley on the KTANE website. Aha. Okay, these are colors from Misery Squares. So I'm guessing that we're gonna have to find the right places. Okay, so in that case, let's see. Toolbox is indeed the name of a color. I didn't even know that. And there is Rackley. But I want to know what this thing is that is called. Hold or Enthol or something. H-O-L. Menthol. Okay, so that's missing an M. And then we have Peru and then Phlox, presumably. Yeah, Phlox is also a color. Okay, so these are all colors from Misery Squares. And some of them have an extra letter in front, and some of them are missing the first letter. Let's see which ones are missing the first letter. This one, no. This one, no. Rackley, we just found out is a full name. Right, so this one here is missing the M from menthol. Ah, but then, maybe we were supposed to reverse the whole thing. In which case, yeah, let's do that. Let's reverse the order of everything. There we go. And now we will notice that after yellow there is one more letter, which is the H, and then magenta, etc., orange, and then we have a T, and then the B for brown is right there. And then here after teal we get the A. Yeah, that seems right. And then lime, and etc. And then here after the N we have the M from menthol. So that makes sense. Okay, so we have menthol, and then we have a D, and then Peru, and then an A. Okay, so this seems to be correct. And then Rackley, T, Quincy, A, Rust, C, Sapphire, E. Okay, the rest seems to be good. So let's see if we can make out anything from these letters. Not as far as I can see. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to do the Misery Square step. So we didn't find anything in the top part of the spreadsheet, so I'm gonna assume that we're not really looking for that. So that means I need to do something with this. I'm not quite sure what to do there. So I guess let's go back to the puzzle. Okay, so here's the puzzle. So actually the reverse of misery, if you don't detonate, that could refer to detonato. So let's take a quick look at the detonato manual and see if any of these... No, because all of the strings in detonator have the letters from A to Z in some order, but this one here has many copies of the letter A. So it's not detonato. And remove it all as well. Well, I'm gonna assume that means remove all the colors from misery squares. So we're left with this. And I don't know. Right, let me put all of this in one line. And we clearly have the word echo here. I'm trying to see if I can... Oh yeah, Charlie. Okay, so this looks like alphabet spelled wrong. And this looks like beta spelled... Ah, okay, CH. And then we have beta, and then A, Charlie, N, Delta, C, Echo, E. Chance. I think chance. Whoops. Put a space in there. And that is the right answer. Wow. Okay, that was very interesting. So we have the colors from Misery Squares. And then we have these sort of misspellings of the NATO from Detonato, or Color Talk also has those, right? Color Talk. There we go. This one, right? This one also has things like, oh, it does not have Aleph, but anyway, oh, with an F, right? It still doesn't have it. Well, anyway, we've solved the string, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. The answer is chance, and I will hope to see you again soon with another puzzle from the KTANE Puzzle Parcel here at Timway Presents.